Mama T, a.k.a. by the gangster name Little T, U-R-D, that's a little turd.
Oh no, it's China. Nope, I muted her ass, TOG. Because you can't get a word in edgewise. She just screams, oh, you live in a motel and you're on meth. You live in a motel and you're on meth. Big fucking deal, bitch. Big deal.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, good evening, everybody. I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand. How's it going, old buddy?
A little bit wet up here right now. We just got some crazy storms coming through, man.
You did?
Yeah, man. Like I had to pull over on the side of the road because I couldn't see. I had to just stop and wait for the rain to stop.
Well, I got in here late and didn't get the dang, I can't remember what it's called, but the settings for the hearing impaired.
Oh, I got you.
And it won't let me set it now. So sorry about that. I usually get in here and get that done, but after the stream actually starts, it won't let me do it in YouTube Studio. So I do apologize. What's behind Green Eyes got going on? She got a little video in the works.
There's gonna be. I don't know if that's what they're talking about, but I know I spoke to her earlier tonight about putting one together. It's going to be really, really good.
Good.
Actually, a couple.
Hey, Fluffy.
Yep.
I'll tell you what. I've been doing a little thinking today.
Hey, Fluffy.
And these suckers are flat out using lies. You know it. I know it. I've proven it. And they still bank on their lies. So if they're gonna close their eyes to that, man, that's on them. That's on them. Sarah, Gypsy, Judo. You all know I don't lie. Ain't got no reason to. This fake shit coming out. Judo, I'm really disappointed in you. You saying Jimbo's went back and deleted messages. I got a little screen recorder I'm going to play of our messages tonight, Judo. I don't think it's cool, man. I don't think it's cool how you did that and try to make me out to be a liar. No. I got frustrated with you and cussed you out. Then I felt bad about it and deleted that message, the one where I sent a voice message telling you to F off, pretty much. Mama T's got it. She can play it. Did we dox the wrong Adam Morrison? I don't know. I didn't really.
We weren't trying to dox anybody and didn't dox anybody.
I didn't say his name, I don't think. Did we say his name?
Nope, sure didn't.
Yep. I don't know where that came from. Now, the people we looked up who we think is Peachy's husband, and I don't recall saying their names. I really don't. But those people, that man we looked up, driving record, terrible. So it's possible that man is not Peachy's husband. Possible. If I know it for a fact, I'll say, hey, I had the wrong guy. But I don't know it for a fact because I know they lie. I know they lie a lot. They've been telling lies nonstop. Hey, Sherry. Yeah, I don't have anything to lie about. Like, why? If I need to start lying, then I don't need to be here. Facts. Hey, buddy.
Sorry, man.
No worries. But we've been doing this for what, 16 months, 17 months?
Yeah, something like that.
And we built it on the truth. Like, why are we gonna start lying now? It ain't this wrong channel. Wrong channel.
Okay.
What you doing, babe?
I come here to ask you a question.
Do I need to mute?
No.
Okay.
Do you want hamburger, hot dogs? I know you don't want hot
I can't eat
dogs.
all that.
Do you want steak or pork chops?
I want one pork chop.
One pork chops.
One pork chop. Mm-hmm.
You don't want nothing else?
You gonna make him?
I've already done that. You're getting that. You're getting fried potatoes. Just tell me what
Yeah,
kind
that's
of meat.
it. One pork chop.
You don't want steak?
Not really. What kind of steak you got? Filet?
It's not. It ain't the fillet. It's the center cut stuff.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, I got two. Yeah.
Just the pork chop.
What do I get? What do I get?
Do you want just the pork chop now?
Just pork chop.
If y'all don't eat the steak, the dog's this tomorrow. I'm just telling you because they wanted it really, really bad. And I told Anna, I told Bella and Spanky they could have it tomorrow if y'all didn't eat it. So I'm just telling y'all don't eat the steak.
I mean,
my babies get
it's
it
a long
tomorrow.
time between here and tomorrow. I can eat it
I'm
later.
just telling you, if it don't get eat, the babies get it tomorrow.
I don't know why she makes so much. She cooks for 50 people, and there's only 6 of us here. Leslie's gonna come and eat it. You want some of that steak, Leslie? It's good. Marinated in that steak rub and all that stuff, man. It's good stuff.
Man, my internet's acting crazy. So if I drop more than normal, it's probably these storms fucking up.
All right, brother. Hey, Beth. Sometimes the clips ain't all keep up with it. Right. I tell you, like I can doctor some stuff and put it out there. That don't make it true.
Yep.
It don't make it true. Ernie, I don't know if you was paying attention last night. I'm not going to say it again tonight. I'm going to hold back and reveal it later. But I know how you got your screenshot. 100%. I know. Mama T's dentures. I'll eat it, but my teeth might fall out. I'm low on funds. I need Polydent. Should I e-bag for it? For y'all? Yes, you can e-bag, actually. Actually, tonight, Kipper and I talked earlier today, and we're going to put Jimmy's Cash App up. He got a belt broke on his van, and he's needing a little food, so we are going to improve putting his Cash App up a couple times tonight. We're going to put it up ourselves, and if you guys want to donate to it, you can. You know, Jimmy from Bayou. Normally we don't put Cash Apps up, but you know he came to us and asked ahead of time, and Kipper and I spoke a little bit about it, and we feel like we can let Jimmy do that tonight. So we're gonna put his Cash App up. If anybody's got it, you can put it up, and I'll highlight it. And I told Jimmy he could put it in the chat 3 times tonight and talk about it, what's going on with him. So I don't even see him in the chat yet. So he may have came home from church and went to bed. Oh, I know. I know, Stacy May. I know. I know you wasn't saying we were lying. But it is possible that we had the wrong person. I mean, we make mistakes. The difference is when we make a mistake, we will own it. You know, the night that the goat sent us Spooky's info, and it was terrible, horrible stuff, which was a little bit outlandish because, you know, I know a little bit about Spooky, and even though I think she's a terrible human being inside her soul, she thinks the same way about me, by the way. But I wouldn't think she would have done the things that was in that report. But we went with it because we trusted the source. And we got burned. And we realized we got burned right afterwards. And we went live right again in the middle of the night. Went live again and apologized to Spooky. We own it. We'll always own it when we're wrong. We're human. I am anyway. Kipper might be a bioengineered super soldier. Are you, Kipper?
What's that? I'm breaking up over here.
Bioengineered super soldier?
Oh, yeah. Well,
You
I was going to say, I know for a fact that we didn't dox anyone last night. And for them to run around like they were this morning saying that we did and doxed the wrong people and all this other shit, that didn't happen. There was no doxing. There was no wrong person. And for those of you that were expecting an apology after our live last night, fuck yourselves. Okay? That's what I got to say about that, because we know who he is, and we did not dox them at all.
Yeah.
So for them to just run around saying that shit just shows how much more they build on their lies.
Here
comes the food.
As Nicolina says, your servant has brought you your food. Let's go, dogs. Come on.
Thank you, trusty servant. Dogs are want to stay.
Come on. No. On out.
All right. But yeah, I fully believe that we had the right guy. Honestly.
It is. Be different if we said his name.
Yep. That's right. Fake outrage.
And that never happened.
Hey, Constance. Oh, damn, that was good. Battered, deep fried banana pepper.
Oh, hell yeah. That sounds good, man.
I ain't never had one of those.
Is it a whole pepper or like the banana rings?
It's like a baby banana pepper. I'll show you. Hang on a second.
Okay. I didn't know if they. Oh, okay. Almost like a jalapeno popper kind of thing.
Yeah, like these are jalapeno poppers.
I didn't know if they were like fried pickles. You know, sometimes you have the pickle chips that are fried. I didn't know if your banana pepper was that way too.
Yeah, it's basically what it is. It's battered and fried over. But the jalapeno poppers have the cheese in them. You know, cheddar, the nacho cheese and all that, or the jalapeno cheese. I agree with you, Stacey May. We probably do have the right dude. He's a sorry excuse for man, in my opinion. In my opinion, I agree with you.
Yep.
Oh, gosh.
Gotta love how all these people claim to be smart and intelligent and all this other shit, but yet they still back liars and bullshit stories.
Yeah.
And say, oh, I trust it. Well, okay. I understand what it is to be duped. Trust me. I've been duped by many because I've tried to think the better of my neighbor, but, that backfires. I get it. But to carry on and to push the lies, you're not intelligent. You're actually quite stupid. It's not even ignorant at this point. You know who the fuck you're dealing with. So you have the information. You just choose to believe some dumb shit.
Yeah. It's like, Mama T absolutely admitted to doing meth. Like you can't deny she admitted to it right here.
So?
Oh no, it's China. Nope, I muted her ass, TOG. Because you can't get a word in edgewise. She just screams, oh, you live in a motel and you're on meth. You live in a motel and you're on meth. Big fucking deal, bitch. Big deal.
So, big fucking deal, bitch. That's an admission, right?
Sounded like it to me.
She didn't scream out, I don't do meth. I've been clean for 23 years.
Yep. But she said it with a meth voice. I mean, it sounds like she got a belly full of meth snot anyway. You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But, she's over there with just legs and trying to make their little crackadoodle fucking videos and whatever. That's wild coming from people that defend pedophiles, sodomizing children, that kind of stuff. It's bad.
Yeah.
Really bad. But they ignore that shit. They act like that didn't happen. They act like it. But we know it did. Both of the people, both have spent time in prison. One is still going to be there the rest of his life.
Absolutely. Now, I'm going to share this little short from Tiger.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, well, we've got this video somewhere. We need
to put it out. Like on Facebook.
It is?
Yep.
All right. Look at this guy.
Who?
Tell me that dude ain't meth.
Keeping company.
Keeping company.
Who?
I mean, dude, one more time. There ain't no way he's not on drugs.
Who?
No way, bro.
Keeping
No way.
company.
No way. He's absolutely on drugs. Without a doubt.
Yeah. I was going to say that's always been the suspicion that I had, even from day one. I mean, it didn't help the fact that, you know, his pal was Tina, and I already knew about Tina. So for him to team up with her and then act like he did, I was like, oh, these motherfuckers are on some shit. And they are. Might not be the same shit, but they own that shit.
Yep.
But Ernie stays on the go, and people don't see him often enough to be able to pick up on the fact that he is on drugs. It's really hard, really hard. He can hide it easier. You know, traveling the country for work, doing that executive security while flying high on some cocaine, some meth, some kind of up that makes you go for 4 days. I mean, hell, look at Mama T. She's doing the same shit. Bitch never sleeps. Those are telltale signs.
Yep. Ernie never sleeps.
Mm-hmm. And see, it don't help him any being schizophrenic. It just feeds that psychosis, that bullshit.
Yep.
So, of course, I mean, I guarantee you, if you were to plug Ernie up to a fucking polygraph, he'd pass. One reason why. He believes his own shit. He believes any of that bullshit. That's how he tries to sell it. And he is successful with a bunch of dumbasses. But yeah.
Hey, Jimmy, put your Cash App in the chat, and I'll put it up here on the screen for a few minutes. And you can tell people what's going on with your van and the food and stuff.
Look out, Judo's going to get pissed. Sorry.
When I play this recording.
Oh, I didn't know that's what you were doing. I'm talking about you putting up Jimmy's Cash App.
Oh, yeah.
Because he did before.
No, I'm going to play the screen recording now. It's a little over 4 minutes, you know. Showing, it absolutely shows that I don't
Delete messages.
Delete messages. And it shows that he's wanting rid of Kemper and possibly Leslie. And, yeah, I'm not all about that. And he even accuses you all of being the one who sent me the screenshots. And I'm like, they don't even know about them.
Of what screenshots?
Of what he said. About him leaving the stand and the reason why.
And him announcing and how he would never attack your channel or you, Jimbo, because he's your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We see what happened. We see what he's done. Now we're going to see a different side.
Yep.
You get your pork chops there?
Jimmy Bayou. Yeah, I'm not probably not going to be able to feed a pork chop. I'm going to eat these as appetizers, though. Most of them.
Yeah. As far as Judo goes, he can kiss my ass, dude. Run around telling people I've sent dick pics to people and been inappropriate when I haven't, man. Fuck off, dude. Fuck directly off. And you should really think twice about going back and teaching those kids in Sunday school. With the way that you act on the daily basis and have for a long time. Yeah, you should really think hard about that, man. That's not cool, Judo.
Yeah.
And you know it.
Yeah, and another thing, over there accusing me of calling somebody on him. Dude,
Do what?
Yeah, he accused me of calling. You haven't seen the little video from Traders where Traders says that a certain creator called about and had
the rehab thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I heard that dumb shit. And Judo, you could have been contacted over something that you reached out somewhere on the internet and they've got your phone number. all of this information is shared. You know, Edward Snowden, he told us about all this monitoring and sharing that they're doing. Yeah. So you could have signed up for, you know, your fucking butt plug club that you're in. You know, the month, you know, the one of the month that you get. You could have signed up for that and that put you on that list. Very well could have been. And I heard what was being claimed. Yes, I did. And Jimbo had nothing to do with that. Kemper had nothing to do with that. You can stop your bullshit, Judo. You really can.
I wouldn't put in the effort. Judo claims somebody's prank calling him. I wouldn't do that either, dude. I don't care enough. I don't prank call people. That's what the mean girls do.
I was going to say, you never did any of the shit that you're being accused of. You never did any of that shit to me whenever I left the stand. If you did anything, you went on a live stream and said what you had to say.
Yep. That's where I address it. Right here.
So I don't get all these fucking lies. Like I don't think you've ever deleted a message in our messages. 2 years worth of messages. I'm almost positive you've not even unsent because you sent it to the wrong person. You usually say, "Oh, I'm sorry, that was for so and so."
Yep.
Actually, you did that today.
Yeah, sure did. And our split was much nastier than when Judo left the stand. And like you said, I wasn't prank calling.
No,
shit like that.
It was nothing like that.
Nor did you.
Got no reason to. I don't even do it to these assholes now. That's the difference. We could easily do all that fucked up shit, but we haven't. We've talked about doing that fucked up shit, but we haven't. So yeah. Judo, you're a liar, dude. Straight up. And your problems are way bigger than what I realized when I first saw you and saw what was going on, man. You were way more twisted. Way more. You know it too, man. And I know you're sitting there smoking your bowl, thinking, I'm going to get this motherfucker. I'm going to really tell a lie now. Go ahead, Judo. Because everything you've said about me so far has been bullshit.
Yeah.
Everything that you said about Jimbo thus far is bullshit. You weren't mistreated at the stand, dude. You can quit being a soft little vagina. You weren't. You raised your voice, and you expect other people not to bring theirs up a level or two? They're going to, man. It's one of those things you do, and you expect a reaction. That's one of those different reactions you can receive.
Yeah. Judo, do you remember this? Because this was real. This really happened. And this is the one who's over there saying, a certain creator called the rehab center. She said this about you, Judo.
We should tell Judo to run, but he can't. Roll out. Roll out.
That's what they do, Judo.
Right.
Oh, goodness. Thank you, Kim Louise, for the $20 super chat. Jimbo and Kemper, much love. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Kim Louise. We appreciate you.
Yes, ma'am.
The Judo's about as full of shit.
While you were talking, I almost said soft vagina.
Do what?
See what Mr. Lady said?
Oh, I love it. That's great. That's the shit. I love it.
Hey, Dove.
But he's the one that's all about fist and choking people out and that kind of shit, right? But
that's right.
He raises it to Leslie, and something is said. And there were many witnesses to that, Judo. Many. There was at least a dozen people in that fucking voice chat. And you showed your ass. You didn't like that. See, the problem is you already had a problem with me before any of that occurred. You know you did. I don't know what the issue was. I don't know if I took some of the attention away from you that Jimbo was giving you, or at least you thought.
That's what he thought.
Yeah, I was going to say, man, like the most talking that me and you do is after our live streams.
Yeah.
We might message a little bit during the day, but we don't really talk much.
No, I even told him that in one of the messages in this screen record.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yep. You'll
What's
see.
the truth, man?
Yeah.
I mean, people and what they think is reality because they're thinking it. No, man. No. That was the furthest thing from the truth. I know that Jimbo has a family. I know he does a lot of shit through the day, so I try not to bug the man. Unless I need to get a hold of Jimbo during the day, I usually don't. But that's it, man.
No.
And you want to be all butthurt over shit, man. It's crazy.
Leslie said Judo is the one who is vile and nasty. He was posting memes of peckers in a room full of women. Say
Yep.
I'm lying, Judo.
He sure did.
We got proof, Judo.
And I'm inappropriate, right? But that's what he was doing in Discord.
Stacey May. No, it's not his real name. Actually, his real name may show up on these messages, and he may privacy complain. So regardless of what, you'll see these messages tonight, and then I'm going to go back and cover up where it says his name. And I hope nobody, I'm asking you not to contact him or anything like that and harass him, which I know people here don't do that.
Right.
But he's already put his name and address out there. He said, I know Jimbo's going to dox me, so I'll go ahead and get it out of the way. And he put all his shit in chat over there.
Hey, did he really?
Yeah. Yeah. That's how foolish he is, man.
Man, you need to switch strains or something, Judo. You're fucking your shit up, bro.
Yep.
Maybe weed ain't for you. Some people can't handle it, Judo. That might be one of your issues. You probably got some underlying bullshit you don't know about. Just like Ernie, and using mind-altering substances, it'll set it off.
Mystery Lady wants to know if one of those pics Judo was sharing was Kemper's.
What pictures?
Them dick pics he was putting in a room full of women.
Oh. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't get where he's coming from at all, man. Like, literally everything I've heard the man say has been fucking total bullshit. Oh, and what have you done in your life, Kemper? I played for a band and Like, come on, Judo, man. I ain't trying to minimize what you've done, but don't try to fucking blow it up to be something it's not. Come on, man. You know better. You do know better. I don't care if you've known Zach Wild since he was a baby. I don't give a fuck. I don't mean you or anything. So while you're over there trying to call me a dishwasher and shit, just remember who you are. Because no matter what anybody else says, you know deep down, you're the liar, Judo. You know that. No matter how far you run and how many times you twist it, you know that. And that's all that matters. That's going to fuck with your conscience. Because I know you do have a little bit of one. Not much, but a little bit of one. It'll get worked, and you know it. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't do good for him at all, it don't seem. Unless, maybe it's his methadone or something that's fucking with him. It could be.
He said he was on methadone recently, didn't he?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Sure did. But he only takes it what was it, 2 or 3 days a week?
Mhm.
I'm not stupid, Judo. I know better, dude. I used to be on opiates too, dude. And synthetic ones. I know what they're about. And I know you're not just doing it less than half the week.
Unfortunately, they're all fools over there. Go
I
ahead.
don't care how much fucking weed he smokes. It won't change that his body's needing that fucking methadone. It will not. Just like Mama T and her bullshit with the narcos. Same thing with Judo and his fucking methadone.
Yep. And to people who don't understand or know about it, they believe him. You know? Stacey May said, unfortunately, there are fools. There are fools over there that literally on YouTube all day, every day. YouTube is more important than their children, families, and jobs. That's a sign to get off YouTube. Yeah, for real.
I didn't
They
mean
do that.
my finger hit that box.
Oh, it's all right. Terrorizer said, Mr. Lady, nope, but that's what started him posing pecker memes is when they said Kemper's dick pic was floating around. Then that punk going to say it's true. Yep.
He knows it ain't true.
Yep. Ain't nobody seen none of them yet. And you know if they were out there, somebody would be talking about it. I saw it.
Yep, and remember, I'm a rogue mod, man. I'm gonna take
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he literally said that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he literally said that I'd been sending dick pics, or I had, in that voice message that Mama T played.
Mm-hmm. As soon as I get done with these taters, I'm playing Judo's screen record because I'm going to read it. Unless you want to try to read it.
Stacey May, no, I'll let you, bro. I was gonna say Stacey May. It was 8 years this March for me, and you can tell. You can definitely tell when other people are on shit, especially if you've been there. I mean, that's how I can tell Skern Dog's on shit. I didn't do meth, but I definitely did my fucking weight in cocaine. Certainly did. So I know. And there ain't much of a difference as far as signs of use when it comes to meth and coke. Not much of a difference.
Yep. Paisley Shouty Caps Moon, thank you for the $2 cash. I'm sorry, super chat. No one here is afraid of ghosts. That's the freaking truth. Ghost ain't got nothing. Ghost put all his eggs in Ernie's shell basket. And Ernie's nothing but a liar. So, Ghosty boy, I double dog dare you. Take your evidence to the cops.
Yep.
I'm begging you. Please take it to the cops. I can't wait to see what they say. Can't wait. Let's do it. You pussy.
Oops, sorry.
You want to read it?
Yep. Love and Grace says, I know some will say his attitude comes from being in a wheelchair. My husband's uncle was in a wheelchair all of his life from MD. He had the best attitude and love for everyone. A big smile, always. And that's the thing. I've known a lot of people in worse condition than Judo. They still had that fucking smile on their face. They certainly did. They were probably, anytime they were in a room, they were the sunshine in that room. It's all about your attitude, no matter what it is. It don't matter if it's disabilities or handicaps or any of that. It's all about the fucking attitude. I mean, look at Stephen Hawking, man. I mean,
yeah, man.
You know, there's so many different examples. So yeah, anybody trying to push that one, maybe it's the attitude that's being manipulated by his use of different substances, you know. Maybe that's making him more depressed. Maybe that's why he does it. But, you know, then again, the way he's been so phony, he could just be saying he has depression just to get that attention.
Yep.
So, unfortunately, when you lie about shit like that, people speculate and wonder if you're really telling the truth, Judo. So, I know tomorrow morning you're going to be in somebody's chat. Oh, they were bashing me and dragging me and all this other shit. Dude, we've been watching your fucking dumbass in all of these chats for weeks. And all you've done is fucking lie, man. That's all you've done. You know it. So, I don't want to hear your shit. I've never done a fucking thing to you. I never said anything negative about you until you pulled your fucking shit, dude. That's on you, dude. That's on you.
Jenny, that's correct. Ghost obviously ain't too smart if he's putting all his trust in old Skern. That's right. We are Ghostbusters over here. That's the easy one. I mean, that dude's done showed how stupid he is. And what I don't understand is how Nicolina's just letting him, go with her. Like, go, trust Ernie. He's got the goods.
Yeah, it seems that she fucked up today is what I heard by calling Benny's mom, I guess. I guess hubby got mad at her. Or calling bond officer or whatever.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing, Nick. There is a code. And usually people that smoke weed and do mushrooms and do a lot of the things that you do, they live by a code that you don't rat. Doesn't matter to who. You don't rat. But you did. So I can understand. And if Frank is the person I think he is, yeah, I could see why he'd be mad. I wouldn't be happy with you either.
Oh, Frank got mad at her over it?
That's what I'm told.
Ooh.
Or at least he wasn't happy. So, and I get it. I fucking get that. It's some wrong ass shit.
Yep.
That's fuck, man. He's got to be fucking with somebody's life. It's always something, man.
Yep. The Dove, that's absolutely true. You need to have Jesus in your own life before you can teach it to anyone, especially children.
Mm-hmm. Kids can tell when you're fake.
I would be heartbroken. I would be heartbroken if I was letting my children be taught by a man who has the moral fiber of judo. He's just not a good man. He's just not.
Yeah, he's turned out to be a piece of shit.
Actually, I'm going to edit this thing where it doesn't show his name right quick before I'll email it again. But it won't take me that long. That way you don't have nothing to bitch about.
No, I get it, man. I thought that's what you were doing over there.
No, I was eating them taters.
Oh, I should have known. Yeah, I'm taking light on, man.
Stuff like a Thanksgiving turkey. It's at the bottom too, where I've got him blocked. It says you blocked messages and calls from such and such Facebook account. So I got to go up, block that out too.
Oh, that's right. It puts her name in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can show his picture though.
Yeah, he shows that on YouTube.
Hey.
Same picture.
Oh, is it the same one?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Hey, Luna. What's going on, lady?
What is up, Luna? I heard it was joke night over at the den tonight, and I missed it. Good gosh almighty, them taters is good. Thelma's going to be mad at me. I didn't finish my pork chop.
Is that one of them deep fried pork chops?
No, she cooked the pork chops on the grill.
Oh, I'm gonna say I don't like pork chops unless they're boneless, thin sliced, battered and fried. Throw them on a sandwich.
Oh, you like them battered and fried, like the Hardee's breakfast biscuits?
Well, like the it's the same way that we had it at Cracker Barrel. Like we had it was a lunch special, I think it was. No, it was a dinner. It was a lunch special and a dinner feature. But yeah, you got like 2 fillets of the pork chop, thinly sliced, deep fried, 2 veggies. I used to eat the fucking pork all the time, dude. I don't even like pork chops. Not big on them at all. Not big at all, but I'm more of a pork loin, pork shoulder. I love
pork chops. Thinly sliced, like these are thin. And actually, these are a little thicker than I want, but they're good. We buy them in a box with 40 of them, 40 boneless pork chops.
Yeah.
And, they last us for 2 or 3 months. But sometimes she'll put the batter around them and cook them like that, but she likes to use that grill. Venomous Silverback makes a mean pork loin there.
Oh, yeah. See, I love some pork loin. See, I don't like it. It's a texture thing. I like it to be able to be pulled apart like a chicken breast.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like, pork shoulder or pork butt, Boston butt, whatever you want to call it. That's why I like pork loin, because usually you can just shred that pork loin and make some hellified sandwiches out of it, man.
Mr. Lady, how'd you know that's what I was going to do?
No, Penny, we're not going to stop it.
We'll make you a tater if you want one. I wouldn't have finished the steak either, Stacey May. We tend to make people hungry around here, Kemper, don't we?
Yeah. I mean, we ain't shot up talking about food. I mean, you're usually either snacking or eating dinner around this time too. So, I mean, there's a lot of food influence. A lot. And I ain't gonna lie, there's times I'll sit here and I'll be eating, all those times I'm watching somebody else's chat, not paying attention. Right, Kels? I'm eating dinner because I just got home from work. But you want to run that fucking cocksucker of yours, right? Okay. You know everything, though, right? Dumbass.
Well, sure, Kel knows everything.
Like, I
Kemper.
Work before our live streams. I usually do. And I don't eat after every one of them. No. I'll eat after we get out of StreamYard. I'd be like, hey, man, I'm going to get out of here and get me some food. But, yeah, dumbass. About 50-50 is the percentages. So, yeah. We also do have moderators. Mama T is like, yeah, whenever my mods block somebody, they send me a screenshot of it and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, not the only one. Sometimes they send a voice message with it. So I have to mute and hear what they have to say. Sometimes I have to see what the clip is they sent me. I'm doing more than just sitting there getting high, you dumb fuck.
Mr. Lady, I think I could live on just taters.
Oh, I could. I know I could.
Oh my goodness! I like baked potatoes and fried potatoes and Shoot, man.
It's sort of like
I,
on Forrest Gump when they're talking about different ways to eat shrimp. It's the same way.
yeah.
It really is.
And I got, man, these crock pot potatoes that I make. Oh my gosh, they're so good. They just take, 4 or 5 hours to make. So you gotta be patient. Oh gosh. Let me see if this video will upload yet. There it is. Now let me download the attachment. And we will have Judo Part 2 though. Download to my device.
Well, see, Crispy, that's the thing. People get blocked and they get pissed and they email or talk shit or whatever. That tells me why they were blocked. So if anybody comes to me about it, or Jimbo, I can tell them why. This is why. Yada, yada.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's been a few people say, I got blocked in your chat. Why'd you get blocked in my chat? I don't know. Well, if you don't know, and I don't know, then one of the mods got you, and they did it for a reason. So you got some explaining to do, or you ain't getting unblocked. Hey, Selena.
Well, I mean, they also message because, you can't see in StreamYard when people gift memberships or remove
Right.
memberships. So a lot of times I'm getting messages, hey, so-and-so just gifted so many memberships. And usually a list of it comes behind it. So,
Yeah.
There's more to just running your suck, Kels. There's way more. See, your idea of running a channel is getting a bunch of bimbos on a fucking panel and talk some dumb shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, dude. When you go over and watch Kels is just, she's talking about how Jimbo and Kipper brought her up on the panel one night and made her cry. And she cried like a little baby. And then the chat made her cry more. And then she left. And she blames Jimbo and Kipper for everything. And we know Kipper, she works so hard every day. Every day of her life, she works hard. But, she's just crazy.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Do I do a mean Kels?
You've been practicing, haven't you?
Well, I mean, every now and then, when I'm taking a dump, I think about Kels. So.
I was going to say, we these days way stronger than what it used to be. Way stronger. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to affect people a little bit different than what it did in 80s, 90s, even early 2000s. Like, it has progressed. But the point is potency. So, you just got to be able to be the person that can handle your shit. Otherwise, you just spiral out of control and shit happens, man. And you can do it on weed. Go ahead and make fun. I know people are going to try, but anybody with underlying or with unmedicated mental issues will fuck themselves up with weed. There's no way around it. Even CBD could do it.
Yeah.
It does have trace amounts of THC in it, and it does fuck with your cannabinoid system. So, yeah, I mean, people, you got to be careful, period,
Thank you, Purple Rainstorm, for pointing that out, actually. It's a very, very good and valid point. You came to YouTube with a specific mission for your channel. None of them can say the same. Just all over the place, stirring the shit pot.
Yep.
And that's all they do. That's all they do. They're not even clip channels. Like they're shit stirrers. That's it. And they think they're going to make money. Look, Gypsy's always complaining about how much money she don't make. Well, Gypsy, go out somewhere and buy yourself some charisma where you don't bore people to sleep, and you might make some money on your channel. And I'm not trying to say that I'm, Mr. Charisma over here, but like I think people enjoy hearing me and Kemper go back and forth and what we deliver.
Mm-hmm.
I think we make a good team. That's why Kemper came back, because we won't finish what we started, and then some.
Stacy May, yes, we do. Fried or grilled chicken, just depends on what you like. Yes. That's one of the things I sell the most of.
Thelma got some kind of salad last time we ate Applebee's. We're over in Kingsport, and I can't remember what it was. She can tell you. But man, she loves that thing.
It's probably the Oriental chicken salad, man.
Reckon?
Yeah. It's either that or the strawberry balsamic chicken salad. But most people get the Oriental. Yeah, they do.
When I take my plate in there in a minute, I'll ask her.
And yes, chow relish is good stuff. If I'm correct, though, I think chow is made from green tomatoes, or it's got green tomatoes in it, too. I think that's where the sour comes from in it, because it's like a sweet and sour kind of deal. But I'm sure people make it different ways. It is the South, so everybody's got their own recipes. So I've never seen chow relish in the North unless you're at a restaurant or something that serve country Southern food. It's like one of those staples like hot sauce.
All right, let me see what we got here. Downloads. There we go. There we go. We don't have Judo's name at the top no more.
Did you fix the name at the bottom too?
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
indeed. Y'all ready for about 4 minutes of reading here? 4 or 5 minutes probably. Actually, it might take a little longer since we're going to stop and read and talk. But screen record between Mr. Judo Tap Out and me. And you'll see how many messages have been deleted. 1 from me. But Judo seems to think there's a lot.
He said all of them.
All of them.
He said Jimbo deleted all the messages.
Well, we don't see that that's a lie. Lie detector test determined that that's a lie, Judo. Damn, Judo. You can't tell the truth about nothing now? Did you go over there and catch a lionitis? What's wrong with that dude, man? Happy birthday, Penny Positive. Kemper might sing you happy birthday.
I don't know about singing birthday. I don't know about singing, period, bro.
All right. Can y'all see that? All right. Let me see if I can make it bigger. I don't know if that made it bigger or not. Let's see. Well, shit. Where'd it go? Find it. There we go. That's crazy. All right. That's Judo first. Let's get this figured out, man. I'm not going to get accused of some shit by other people that are mad at me. So it was either Leslie B or Kemper that told you that. I told you, man, you were my friend. I would not do anything. Let me say it again. Anything to backstab you or your channel. Now, when I deleted Discord, I left a message for my personal friends on there. Personal messages. In a couple of them, I had been really close and we've been talking about what's going on in my life and everything. And they asked what happened. And I said there was a problem with Kemper and me. Is that saying anything wrong or starting shit? No, it's not. Actually, Judo, it is. I have not said one bad thing about you or your channel, Jimbo. I've been nothing but a friend. I don't understand a lot of this, Jimbo. It wasn't Kemper, bro. I barely talked to Kemper for real. We rarely talk except for in StreamYard after the shows. What you were saying earlier, wasn't it, Kemper?
Yeah. I swear.
Yeah. I can tell you that I have screenshots of you saying that. You left because of the way Kemper and Leslie B talked to you. There is no need to make more of it than what it is, brother. I just wish you would keep it all private. The mod meeting was private. You also told people that Jimmy took 2 cash apps from you that night and that only one person donated. You know, I know at least $200 more came in after the 40 you received on the actual night. Actually, we've added it up, people, and it's more like 400.
Yep.
It's not about money at all. I just don't want all this public BS when it doesn't need to be. You got that, though, didn't you, Judo? Even the screenshots you were showing me are of you telling people you left the stand. Why does that even need to be announced? You could have said, at Never Silent, could you please email me about the puppies, please? I am just saying, let's keep these private things off the streets. I mean, you wanted to air out your grievances. We could have a, oh, I'm sorry. What I meant to say is if you wanted to air out your grievances, we could have a members only live stream and you can say there what you feel, that you feel disrespected by Leslie B and Kemper. But you have said a couple times previously that you were thinking about leaving the stand. Posted in Discord, LOL. He posted it many times. What he wanted was people to beg him to stay. And nobody did. Not one single person did.
Or maybe get people to get behind his cause against Kemper and Leslie.
Yep.
Either ways, you know, he comes out pretty good with that. But problem is, you got to have some truth behind what you're saying, Judo.
Yep. I said, that doesn't need to be something everyone knows, brother. And he said, from who? And did I say anything wrong? Did I lie? Did I start shit? No, I didn't. They asked me and I told them. I'm sorry. I lost my place. They asked me and I told them I didn't tell him why what was said. I was pissed off enough I could have. I'll just stay away, Jimbo. Things ain't going to be put on me. Why didn't you just do that, Judo? You lying piece of shit. These are tiny, tiny things you're talking about. You know how Kemper, spelled very wrong, you know how Kemper talked to me that day. And you know how Leslie B talked to not only me, but everybody else in the chat that day. You didn't even say nothing to her, bro.
For what? I don't understand what she said to other people in the chat. What the fuck does he mean by that?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I was there and I don't remember that happening.
Yeah. Oh, here you go. And what Jimmy did was very shitty. And I can't believe you can't see that. I still don't see that, Judo.
Yep.
Jimmy needed help just like you did, bro. You needed pot. Jimmy needed food. What's the difference? And I didn't say there was only one donation. I said only a few people. I'm such a bad person, dude. I'm going to stay away. Again, he's wanting me to beg him to stay. Do you appreciate everything you've done? Everything? I don't even know what that means. But I'm not going to let things get turned around and put on me anymore. I told you You were my friend, and that's all that mattered. Sorry, I'm such a letdown. And I said, you're completely twisting what I'm saying. And that's fine. And I did address what Leslie said. I said, was she wrong? If she hadn't had a strong tone, did she say anything that was wrong? If so, please let me know what I missed. Believe me, no one has put anything on you. Leslie doesn't even know what yet, and Kemper doesn't know. I've talked to you about it. The screenshots is what I'm talking about.
Can I ask you a question?
You immediately blamed them, but don't even remember sending someone else at least 2 long paragraphs of messages talking about Kemper, Leslie B, and the Jimmy thing, or any of it. So you feel the way you do, bro. I'm just trying to keep things off the public view. And I very nicely asked you to show at least that much respect. Here comes a 2-minute 48-second message, followed by a 2-minute 46-second message. And I get these all the time from him. I did.
What did he say in those messages?
Hell, I can't remember. I'll go back and play them here in a minute. Have a good one, man. I'm going late, huh?
I'm confused about something, though. He keeps talking about things being twisted and put back on him. What the fuck is he talking about?
About that meeting. About the mod meeting where he came in there being loud about, you guys don't even know how I get attacked.
Yep. Okay. I get it now. Thank you.
He said, have a good one, man. I'm going to go lay down and put some ice on my chest. Oh, he told me he fell that morning and got his ribs broke, which was another lie. The respect I'm asking for is to quit announcing everyone that you left the stand. And if you think sending messages to anyone from YouTube isn't starting anything, then you are being very naive. There is nothing to understand, bro. I just want you to stop going around and announcing you left. And here he goes right here, puffing up his chest. This is what makes me mad. You can't tell me what I can and can't say, Jimbo. If somebody else asks me, I'm not going to lie to them. I'm not a liar, and I'm very far from naive. So let's just stop this before somebody says something they're going to regret. I'm trying to tell you what I said and how I see things, but you can't look at it from my side. That's okay. Just agree to disagree. But I'm anything but what you just said, and you know that. Now, I haven't got dirty towards you, so don't do it towards me, Jimbo. I have shown you nothing but respect. Where, Judo? Where's the fucking respect? I have done nothing but stick up for you to the point where I was being attacked about my disability, remember? And that's what this whole thing's over. Man, you know I'm sorry you feel like that I appreciate everything you won't hear from me again. And then that's when I sent him a message and I cussed him from one end to the other. That's the message Mama T played on her channel.
Yep.
She didn't show you all this.
And that's the only one that I've seen.
This is how Jimbo treats people who leave the stand.
Yeah, it's the only one I've seen you unsend, too.
Yep, that's the only one I unsent to him.
But
he can't show you another one.
Right.
He says, okay, brother, we're fucking done, dude. I can't believe you, Jimbo. I said, I'm done. Later, Judo. Sorry you feel the way you feel. Here comes more fucking voice messages. I said, read back over and listen to every message between us, and you show me where I've ever shown you an ounce of disrespect. I deleted that last voice message because that isn't me. I'm tired of defending myself over your issues with other people. I hope you get all you want in this life from here on out, buddy. I've been nothing but good to you, and you know it. Goodbye. And Judo comes back. Jimbo, I had to thanked you for everything you ever done for me over and over again. It meant so much to me. Just because I left the stand, is what he meant to say, doesn't mean that you weren't my friend. No, it didn't mean that. Your shit talk meant that. And I still had your back. Tell me what I have ever, or tell me that I have never had your back and that never stuck up for you. Excuse me. And now the way you just flipped, I was trying to talk to you, man. No, you weren't, Judo. You were coming at me, bitch. You're the one that got loud. You're the one that was calling me naive. And let's see, what was the other word? Oh, then I wasn't respecting you, Jimbo. I've done nothing but respect you. And if you say that I haven't, that's a lie too. Judo, this whole thing has been nothing but you disrespecting me. I told you the whole way through everything that you're my friend. And then you act like I'm not. And then that last message you deleted. That message you're talking about was the night that happened. Look at the dates on them. The one sugar pie and never silent. Look at the dates on them. I haven't been telling people what you think I have been, I guess. Look at the dates, Jimbo. It's been 2 to 3 days now, and I haven't said a word. But you're accusing me of it. Think about it. And he had said a word. He sent messages to one of my current mods that he was leaving the stand because of Kemper and Leslie B. But claims he didn't. But I absolutely know he did. And he couldn't remember who he sent it to. Yep. So that means he sent it to a bunch of fucking people.
Yep.
And I said, and you still don't know where the message I'm talking about came from. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. That's the problem. You are super focused on Kemper being the bad guy and can't even see what I'm talking about. He said, I didn't throw nothing away. I just said that if you think I'm not big, or if you think I'm not big of a problem, I'd stay away. So at this point, I know how you truly feel. And you're still not getting that message came from one of like 3 people. It was either Faith, Erica, or Queen. Let me stop it. Shit, it went by me. Because I said the same thing to each of them saying goodbye. I don't like Kemper. I don't trust Kemper. Kemper has never showed me an ounce of respect. You mean when you said you were sending him messages and you really weren't? I'm going to leave you alone now. I'm done with this conversation because it's going nowhere. And I said, I just ask you, as my friend, all capital letters, to stop making public announcements that you left the stand. I promise you that if you didn't make an announcement, it would have never been known. But the announcing it invites questions. I just ask you not to do it. So you pout up and you say, you're not going to tell me what to do. No, buddy. I asked you, but you got to make it into something confrontational by saying, you're not going to tell me what to do. And you all saw that's what he said. Nobody tells me what to do. What I can and can't say.
Right, but it was beyond that. That's what he don't get. It was about the respect.
Yeah.
And the problem is just like he's doing now, that was what he was trying to do then. He was trying to gain that leverage, trying to get Kemper out of there, trying to get people pissed. So that's why he was, I'm leaving the stand. So they will ask why. That's why.
Yeah.
Like, we ain't dumb, Judo. We've seen you the whole time.
And here's where he tries to go badass again. Yeah, Jimbo, you asked me today. I have not said nothing. It's been days. But the little thing that you just did there a little bit ago was 1,000% uncalled for. I've been nothing but a friend to you, Jimbo. Well, one thing I do is I don't pout. I'll throw fucking fists. I don't pout.
Ha! He's been pouting every day since that day. And, oh, woe is me. I'm a victim, blah, blah, blah. He's victim of his own bullshit.
All he does is pout.
Like, literally, screaming at a female in my presence is not going to get a good response out of me. I don't care who the fuck you are, what the hell's going on. Like, no. Showing hostility toward any woman or child, for that matter, you're not going to get a good response from me.
Yep.
And I don't care if it's a badass like Leslie B either. I'm still going to fucking say something.
Yep. And you did. You stood up for it. I mean, it's, and Judo was out of line.
But like I said, he already had a problem with me before that day.
Yep.
That just gave him the excuse to start with me. Oh, Healy, you see what he did to me.
If there's any mods that was in that chat and you thought Leslie B was out of line, let me know. I ain't heard nothing from nobody about it. Now, I've had several people tell me that Judo was out of line, and I agree. But like adults, I let them say their grievances, and then we moved on in the meeting. Judo. We didn't pout. And then he goes, and I'm sorry if you don't like not being able to order me around, but nobody tells me what to do. I'm sorry. It pissed me off when you said that. I didn't say nothing. I asked you, Judo.
Right.
I asked you. I didn't tell you nothing, punk.
Coming from the same guy that gave him a very valuable dog for free.
Yeah.
Coming from the same guy that posted his Cash App that garnered him between $400 and $500.
Yeah.
Like, Judo, come on, man. Seriously? That's how you do your friends. See, those were acts of friendship. And then you go, and oh, Kipper pissed me off, so I'm going to try to start some shit like a little bitch. Because that's what you did.
That's right, Leslie. If Leslie was out of line, other than telling the truth to anyone, please tell me.
Nope. She spoke the truth. The same truth that was said by a lot of other people in that meeting if Judo would have paid attention.
Yep.
It wasn't just Leslie. It wasn't just Kemper. Others spoke up too.
Yep.
Said the same thing, dude.
We all had the same thing on our mind. That's what the meeting was for. But Judo comes in there, I'm getting attacked. Nicolina and traders are attacking me. Y'all just don't understand. All right, puss.
That was right after he gave his big announcement post in Discord, wasn't it? Like, I'm leaving. Yep.
And Kemper told you several times. You said Kemper showed you no respect. Kemper told you several times. Judo, don't say anything to them if you don't want to be attacked by them. Because they will attack you. And they did, Judo. They attacked the shit out of you.
Yep.
This ain't an attack. This is a rebuttal, son. This is showing that you're a fucking liar. Sorry for the F word, ladies. All right. He said, anyway, after he tells me, nobody tells me what to do, I'm sorry. And it pissed me off when you said that. I ain't said nothing in days about leaving. You had never said anything about it until today, and you asked me, right? And it's been days since I've said anything, so I didn't make nothing confrontational. And you should know me by now. That's nobody's going to talk to me like that. Nobody without me standing up for myself. People are going to ask you, Jimbo, why did you go leave? What are you going to do? Lie to them? Or are you just going to say the easy thing that him and Kemper weren't getting along? I'm going to bed. I've had enough. And it wasn't that him and Kemper wasn't getting along. It's that you hated Kemper and you couldn't get past it.
Right.
You were a little crybaby bitch.
Well, I remember, like, literally, I want to say it was around March. It might have been end of February, but I want to say it was around then that you messaged me and said, yeah, Judo's upset because you won't respond to his messages. I'm like, what messages?
Yeah.
Had no idea what you were talking about. Still not received a message from Judo, and I do know his real name, so because of that situation. Because he was crying because I wouldn't respond to him. Oh, Kipper must have it out for me.
Yep.
Like, come on, dude. Really? You didn't even message me. If you messaged a Matt Kemper or Matthew Kemper, maybe you got an old account. Maybe you got somebody else. I even gave Jimbo a screenshot of my page and the link to my Facebook, and I never received one motherfucking message.
Yeah, Paisley got me. You better be sorry, Jimbo. I'm sorry, Paisley. Hey, but this shows right here, you know, I didn't show any favoritism one mod over the other. I told Judo, just like, you know, I didn't bash Leslie or Kemper, and I didn't bash Judo here. Like, I was straight down the middle as far as being, you know, creator, and Kemper's creator too. But he wants to think, you know, like a little baby, that there's some kind of rank being pulled or favoritism. No, Judo. You got that set in your mind because that's the way you feel in your life.
You offered him a platform in a members only live to air his fucking grievances. What did he do?
Highlight Daisy Joe's comment there.
The one that's up there already?
Is it up there, Judo? You were jealous of Jimmy getting money?
Oh, no, my bad.
I can't see the screen. I can see the chat, but I got this
I'm looking
thing pulled up where I can read.
There we go.
Yeah. What would Jesus think about that, Judo? Come on now, man. Teach them kids a Sunday school lesson. Why don't you teach them on being humble? But I responded to his, you know, say the easy thing. Him and Kemper wouldn't get along. I'm going to bed. I've had enough. I said, you named off people and still have it wrong. I know the message came from, I know who the message came from, Judo. The fact that you don't shows me that you don't pay attention. I do pay attention. There's been a lot of shit going on here this past few days. You think, and anyway, I'm not going to keep this going like this, dude. That's never done a fucking thing to you, dude. I never thought in a million years. And I still haven't said anything bad about you. But you said stuff about me in this chat. In this chat between us, Judo? Personal? Face-to-face? Man-to-man? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I told you how I felt, you little pussy. All right. Let's see. Ball's in your court, dude. Just remember, I've done nothing but be a friend and stick up for you. Remember to the point that I'm getting attacked. But it didn't matter because you were a friend. No, Judo, you should have fucking stopped.
Yep.
Like, I didn't need you to go out and try to pick a fight with Nicolina.
And draw attention to yourself and make yourself a fucking target because you got a big ass mouth. Like
we said in the mod meeting that night, if you're gonna argue with them, you're gonna be a target of them.
You should. Yes, you should. Absolutely. It doesn't.
They do that to our subs. Why ain't they gonna do it to you, Judo? You think you're above it? Obviously, you're not. Remember the wheelchair roll out?
He was protected, remember? That was what he kept saying. I'm protected.
Yeah, that's what he kept saying. He said, but it didn't matter because you were a friend. But just whatever at this point, man. I'm in pain, and I'm not going to argue no more. You say you know how bad broken ribs feel, then you should know how fucking shitty I feel right now. And I don't want to fight. I guess that means fuck it, argue with you no more. He keeps on cussing at me, and that's what makes me mad. I haven't said a fucking thing about you, Judo. Saying you're pouting? I mean, go back and read. Good Lord, grow up, man. I mean, if you can't take that, then quit pouting.
Right.
I said, why can't you just show me the respect I've shown you? I'm asking you to do that, and you're choosing to fight. I'm done fighting. Do whatever you want. Hope that makes you feel better, Judo. You got me. You win. Say whatever you want. I'm not responding to it anymore. Too old to play this high school BS. Goodbye, sir. And with that, he brings another message. I just ask you, as my friend, to stop making public announcements. He's quoting me here, so I don't even need to do that. And then he sends me a voice message. And then he sends me the same thing again. Another voice message. And I said, looks like Mama T got some. Oh, this is April 28th, so this was later. I said, looks like Mama T, because I didn't message you no more. Got something to say about Judo. She says she's got screenshots of our entire conversation. LOL. And she's dragging Molly into it. Okay, I'm going live, and I'm going to show our entire conversation from start to finish, brother. And I'm going to bring Molly in here too. That's pretty low. I sure didn't think you were like that. But you are, ain't you, Judo? You are like that. All right.
Read that comment.
Oh my gosh, Jimbo, I bet am I leaving? I'm leaving was almost a relief for you. Oh yeah. If you were getting this many messages, would wear me out every day, daily, all day, every day.
Yeah.
And then he'd send me like 10 or 15 messages. And I don't do this all day. I got my family.
Right.
And when I don't respond to his message, he sends me a message like, oh, I guess I'm not good enough. I guess I'm not important enough. Like, Judo, man, you're my friend, but I got other stuff to do, bro. You ain't everything. You're not my man. You're not my
Right.
woman. What the hell?
Right.
Come on.
I don't get
Stop. Yeah, it was a relief, Crispy Tree. It was. Kemper can tell you.
Yep.
I went to Kemper several times and like, damn, dude, he's driving me crazy.
And you didn't really go into specifics. You just told
No.
me, like, he just keeps messaging me, and like I'll be in the middle of doing something, and he won't even give me 5 minutes to respond before he gets upset because I haven't responded.
Yeah.
It would be like that. And I'm like, well, maybe he just needs to understand you're busy and you got grown up shit you got to do. You can't just be on the phone all day.
Yeah.
But it's different. It's Judo.
And
But hell, I do remember this. I remember after he left, even with all this shit he's been stirring, you've been relieved. You don't have that daily burden of his bullshit.
yeah, like I told you and many others that ain't nobody got time for that, right? That there were 2 wrenches that I wish I could just take back.
Yep.
But I was too decent of a person to just take the wrench.
Right.
And those 2 wrenches were Gypsy and Judo. And they both turned them in. So, yes, hell yes, it was a relief.
And not a
Burden
damn
on my
person
shoulders.
ran off from here. Not a damn soul.
Yeah. But I told Judo, and I meant it. I wasn't trying to be mean, but it's true.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
if you don't tell everybody you left, nobody's even going to know. And then when you come back, if you want to come back, no questions are going to be asked because they won't even know you were gone.
And see, the problem is he answered any possible questions by trying to start shit once he left.
Yeah.
He wanted the attention. That's what it was about. For what reason, I don't know. I could speculate all day, but he wanted that attention. So it is what it is, man. Like, he's got some deep issues he needs to take care of. And I think a lot of it has to do with what Daisy Joe was saying. Like, he's made a lot of fucked up comments that are not true at all.
Yeah.
He knows it. He needs to make that right. It ain't with
make
me.
it right, Judo.
For
Do
you.
the right thing. You don't lie, do the right thing.
He needs to talk to God.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, I agree with you, K-Love. I wouldn't want you teaching my kids the Lord's word either. Now, at one point, I was never the youth pastor at my church, never. But I did help with the youth. Of course, I coached the youth basketball team at the church. I raised money for the youth at the church. And, I helped. My kids were youth at the church. when I backslid and my faith took a hit, I stepped away. And I was convicted, man. And if you feel good about what you're doing and being a youth pastor, brother, you got problems. You got problems. I'm not your judge and jury. God is. What do you think he's going to say? Probably the same thing he'd say to me right now. You're going to hell. That's what he would tell me right now.
But I guess Judo's trying to justify it somehow.
There ain't no justifying it.
That's what I was going to say.
There ain't no justifying it. No matter what. If all your conspiracies and lies were true, still wouldn't be justified in the eyes of God.
Nope.
The way you act. That ain't how Jesus would handle it. And Christian means to be Christ-like. And if you ain't trying to be Christ-like, then you're failing. Everybody fails. Every day. But I'm not going to get into the preaching part. I mean, I really don't need to do that because I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy, and I know it. Hey, Shay. You going to bed, Leslie?
No, I think Mamita maybe.
Oh, Mamita's going to bed?
Yeah, maybe.
Good night, Mamita. Thank you for hanging out with us. We do all fall short, K-Love. That's right. And there's a lot of people here at the stand that were very good to you, Judo, and I'm not just talking about me.
Nope.
A lot of people. When you needed money, and I'm going to play the voice message. I may go through and find it now and play it here in a minute. I didn't even realize. I think I played it for you, Kemper, and I was like, oh, my God, I can't believe he even said that. I can't believe that got by me, because I got so many messages from him, dude, I really didn't even listen to him.
Right. No, I get it, man. I get it.
But in one of these messages, he's talking about raising money, right? He needs money for his medicines. And he tells me that he's got to go to the dispensary.
Yep.
And he says, don't even mention that. Leave that part out. Now, bro, that's shady.
Yeah, you knew Jimbo didn't know. You know you've never been able to connect about weed with Jimbo.
Yeah.
Even I know that. So for you to pull that shit, man, that was sort of shady there, Judo.
Yeah. See if I can find that message. I got a bunch of goodies from old Judo now. Bunch of goodies. Lord. Makes me put his whole name in every time.
That's the thing, Leslie. People don't like accountability. They don't like owning shit. They only want to own shit when it's good. That's true. Only when it's good. When it's bad, it's somebody else's fault. Right, Judo? You did this. It wasn't nobody else. Nobody told you to go. Nobody told you to give up your ranch. Nobody told you any of that shit. That was all on you, throwing your little fit. Like you did in Discord, announcing your departure from the stand. You're going to be taking a break. And be. Yeah, we remember it, dude. Trust me. But even at that point, nobody ran you off. Nobody ran Gypsy off. Nobody ran Sarah off. Nobody ran Ash or Gamer Girl. None of them. No, nobody ran them off, told them they had to get the fuck out. Don't come back. No. They all left. And Judo, what you've said since you've left is bullshit. You know it. There's been a lot of bullshit said by a lot of people, especially you, dude. Like, if you have to lie to get your way or to make your point or whatever, then you got some issues.
Sorry, I'm missing Jad. I'm looking for.
In short, you got issues, dude. You got issues, man. Oh, you're looking for the voice message. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that when I heard that, I was like, what? And you was like, do you notice he said that? And then I went back and listened again. I was like, you're fucking shitting me.
Yeah, it's very shady.
Yep.
Hella shady.
He knows, like I said, he knows Jimbo don't know shit about shit when it comes to weed. So saying that to Jimbo, he ain't gonna hear it. He ain't gonna pick up on it. Oh, okay.
Here's a video you sent me, Judo, called "Massive Dirty Whore." It's from your Sunday school teacher.
If I
right
go
here.
to therapy, they're going to stop me from being a whore, and I don't want to stop being a whore. So why would I go to therapy? All they're going to do is tell me to stop being a massive dirty whore. Massive dirty whore. Massive dirty whore. Massive dirty whore.
Massive Dirty Whore, coming to you from your local Sunday school teacher. Proud of that one, ain't you, Judo?
Damn. Maybe he should do like a little puppet show with it. It's sad, dude. These poor kids. And they probably, I guarantee you, part of them know. Part of them kids do. They're like, this guy don't know shit.
Yeah, kids can see character like animals, man. You know, like before they form opinions and all that stuff. You know.
Mm-hmm. I'm just, like I said, I'm just tired of being lied on, man. I really am. It's sad. It's aggravating. Of course,
I don't know what
they
this
don't
one
have
is,
lies
but
in
bullying.
videos, you know. Or should I say dumbass videos?
I ain't going nowhere. No. I just want to observe for a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't like what she's bringing out of me.
Talk about Nicolina.
At all. And it's got me all, I'm hurting. It's got my pain up, and my hands throbbing now from goofball biting on me.
Sounds like he's a little complainer about everything, ain't he?
Seems like it. Is that the end of it?
That was the end of that one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here's a picture he sent me from your Sunday school teacher.
What is that? Oh, never mind.
Big middle finger. Trying to find where we started talking about putting his cash app up. So I ask him how much he needs. He says $80. Let's see. See what this one says.
Well, of course, I couldn't spend the whole $14 on myself. I had to get the puppy a raw bone and treats for the dog. But, yep, turkey sandwiches for supper. Easy and peasy.
Is this dry bacon, you think?
Well, of course, I couldn't spend the whole $14 on myself. I had to get the puppy a raw bone and treats for the dog. But, yep, turkey sandwiches for supper. Easy and peasy.
I think that might be dry bacon. Let's see.
Walk right to the walls. He would pick him up, bring him over. I could say no, you know what I mean? And he would stop what he's doing. Ornery. I don't think there's any other word for it. Little shit's ornery.
You still here, Kemper?
Yep, sure am. That's funny, Leslie.
This lady now, I'm trying to bring me some of that mean old bitch back. You got me hugging folks and shit. Bring back mean Leslie.
For all you bush watchers, I call Leslie a bitch in the most kindest, loving way.
Once I get the card, I'll probably just get the money off that's on it. There ain't nothing really on it, but $40 right now. So I'm probably just going to cancel the Cash App because, dude, I'm not kidding, man. Every time.
Listen to this. Here you go.
Once I get the card, I'll probably just get the money off that's on it. There ain't nothing really on it, but $40 right now. So I'm probably just going to cancel the Cash App because, dude, I'm not kidding, man. Every time
I thought he'd never done it.
I ask for help, somebody's got a fucking problem with it. It never fails. That's why I don't never ask.
But you do, Judo. Remember Jenna? You asked her for some shit, didn't you?
Sure did.
I can't find that damn voice message. Let me see.
Crispy treat. I do that a lot too. I really do. Walk in the door. Hey, hooker, how you doing?
Yeah.
Bro, I honestly don't like asking, but do you think tonight's live you can flash the Cash App? I'm just going to be honest. I'm short on getting medicine that I need. And I got to go to the dispensary tomorrow to get some.
There it is.
So I wouldn't mention, you know what I mean, what the medicine is. I would just, you know, that I got to pick up some medicine that I can't afford.
So you wanted me to lie, Judo?
If you would, that would be really awesome. I just
Judo's so naive, he didn't even know.
Any more miserable than I'm already feeling, man. I feel like shit, dude.
One more time.
Freaking everything hurt. Bro, I honestly don't like asking, but do you think tonight's live you can flash the Cash App? I'm just going to be honest. I'm short on getting medicine that I need. And I got to go to the dispensary tomorrow to get some. So I wouldn't mention, you know what I mean, what the medicine is. I would just, you know, that I got to pick up some medicine that I can't afford.
Wouldn't
If
even
you would,
mention
that would be
what it
really
is, what it
awesome.
is.
I just don't want to be any more miserable than I'm already feeling, man. I feel like shit, dude. Freaking everything hurts.
Exactly, Mr. Lady. So I have no money for weed. Exactly what?
Yep.
It's a good question, Mama Davis. And I may have an answer for you. I was talking to Thelma today. It's like when Judo was here at my house, right there is a sliding glass door. And that sliding glass door opens up and there's a little deck. Nothing but woods out there.
Mm-hmm.
Judo spent more time, I tell you, he spent more time on that deck smoking pot than he did anywhere in my house. Period. Tell me I'm lying, Judo.
I mean, I was smoking cigarettes out there, but
Judo went out there to smoke pot.
yeah, I wasn't
He
doing all
he
that.
told me he was doing it, you know. I didn't want him going out walking through the mud in his hands to get to his van. So I told him to go out there on the back deck, make sure my door was shut. No, he wanted 80. He got 40 right away.
He said
And
80.
his Cash App card, which was a new account, wouldn't allow him to receive any more Cash Apps until he got the card in the mail. Well, he realized he could get money on PayPal. And we have one person in the chat right now. I'm not going to say who. If they want to tell you, they can tell you. Send him $200. $200. And he only needed 80. That's 240 right there. There's another person in the chat right now. I'm not going to tell you. If she wants to tell you, she can tell you. $60. That's $300. And we have one more for $100. $400 I know for a fact Judo received. Not that night. He only got 40 that night. But within the next 24 hours, $400 for $80 worth of pot.
Wasn't he broke 2 days later?
Huh?
Wasn't he broke 2 days later?
Yep.
Thought he was.
Yep.
Talking about he was out of puppy pads and how his mom's having to bring him something because he's broke.
Yep.
And he got 80 was supposed to get him to the end of the month for his meds, right? And he got 400 that we know of. And what happened to the other 320 there? That would have bought a lot of puppy pads and more weed, man. But you probably just bought more weed. So you were happily stoned that month. But everybody else had to pay for it.
Not that I'm aware of, long ago. He may have thanked the 40 was Queen Ashley. She gave him 40 right off the bat. He may have thanked her. I don't know. But I don't know about the rest.
And those are just the people that have told you, hey, yeah, I got this, or I gave him this much. Or I think he even told you about a few of them.
Mm-hmm. No, Mama Davis, it's not legal in Kentucky. So yeah, I let him go out there and break the law. You cannot get medical marijuana in Kentucky. He does have a medical marijuana card for Illinois.
Yeah.
He does.
He's got a grower.
Huh?
He's got a grower card, apparently.
Yeah, he says he does. He's got plans. And that's another thing. Somebody sent me a screenshot. Was it you, Kemper, of him saying, Jimbo, go ahead and call the cops and blah, blah. Dude, I'm not going to call the cops. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Grow a forest full of it, shithead. I don't care.
We're not Nicolina.
No, I'm not Nicolina. I'm not going to call you probation officer. I'm not going to call you mommy. I'm not going to call you preacher. I'm not going to call rehab center, the cops. I don't give a shit.
Yep.
That's how much you mean to me now. Fuck all the way off.
Just quit lying, man.
Yeah. Long gone. I sent the 200. I thought he would use the rest to pay towards bills or household items, necessities he needed.
Well, he was broke 2 days later.
Yeah. And if he never thanked you long gone, I want to tell you right now, thank you.
Yes.
On behalf of the stand, we thank you.
Anybody that has helped anybody here at the stand, thank you.
Jimmy said, well, 400 would fix everything on his van and food for 2 months. But this dude, you know.
No gratitude.
Huh?
He had no gratitude.
No, he don't think of nothing but himself. And I kind of get it, you know, like he's been dealt a shitty hand in life. He has. And I don't wish him bad. I just wish him to leave me the fuck alone. Leave my name out of your mouth. Quit lying on me. Show every fucking screenshot, show the whole conversation, and shut up.
Show all those deleted.
Show it all.
Judo. Show those. Show the dick pics. Show the deleted messages. You said all of them, so we want to see. Like, you said a lot of bullshit, bro. A lot.
Long gone said, I didn't know his $80 medicine was for weed. I don't buy men weed. I pay for my own medical marijuana. No one else does.
I buy my own shit. I go wash dishes, right? Shit.
Yeah. I told him when he got to 40, I'm like, well, great, take the 40, get what you can get. And then other people are sending you money. It's just not coming through yet. It's just not went through. You know, you were told, the Cash App representative told you it's because you don't have your card, and then it will go through. Told you that, Judo. I said, get what you can get. Go get the rest when you get the funds on your Cash App card. Well, I can't do that, bro. I can't do that because it's so much more expensive that way. Judo, you got $400. I didn't even realize it was going to be that much. And that's a minimum.
It might be expensive there. I don't know. I know the price of weed has like bottomed out. Like
Really?
I literally go get enough to last me, and I'm a heavy user, but I can go and get enough flour, wax, cartridges, everything else for about $120, $130, and it'll last me the fucking month. Like, so, and I know how the prices here used to be, but I doubt they are. It doesn't matter where you're at. They're not going to be $300, $400, $500 an ounce. Right now, you can buy an ounce of bud in flour. You can buy it for $79 to $200, depending on the strain, the potency. Same thing. You can have them pre-rolled, already rolled up for you. 28 1 gram doobies, $79. That's quite a bit. And this ain't bullshit. You know what I mean? Like I can go get a 14 gram bucket for $29. So I mean,
I have no idea what the heck you're talking about.
I'm talking about concentrates, like a bucket.
I'm like, you're speaking Spanish, bro. I don't understand. No habla.
But no, I mean, you can go and buy like between 10 and 12 vape cards, 1 gram of distillate for $100. Like, Judo, you had 400. Even if we double the price here, you had quite a bit to buy weed with.
Yeah.
And you had a lot of weed.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
Leslie,
it was just enough.
Leslie Long Gone has been a victim of Ernie also. Ernie scammed her out of money and never repaid it. So
Makes sense.
she's a very generous person, and she does things out of the goodness of her heart. It's not like she's rich.
Mm-mm.
She gives because she feels like she can help somebody, and with the love inside her heart. And I don't ask her for no money, and I won't ask her for no money. I've seen her being taken advantage of, and it's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me sick the way people take advantage of people who don't have a lot and give because they care. It infuriates me.
Mm-hmm. I don't like seeing people be used. That's why the stand was started. We wanted to sound that trumpet.
Yep. That's the whole reason. We wanted to let people know who and what Ernie Shell is and was.
Yep.
Speaking of that, let me show y'all a screenshot. Since we all believe in screenshots, right?
And I know I keep hearing people saying, Kipper, what have you done with your life? Blah, 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 blah. Well, I'll tell you this. For 5 years, I was a medical marijuana caregiver, in which I made a lot of money. I guarantee you I made more money in that 5-year span than you have in your life. Guarantee it. Ghosty. Judo. Guarantee it.
Now, I want y'all to see this. We believe in screenshots. There's your Facebook Messenger screenshot right there. Ernie Shell to me. Because it says, hey, Bo. I'm Bo, by the way. Let me blow it up so you can see there ain't no lines, there ain't no photoshopping going on right here. Hey, Bo. I'm ready to take that fat ass bitch and lick Elena 777 down. Her and Benny are going to have to pay for what they have done. And I said, they sure are vile POS. What is your plan? He said, I've got Lori, beloved ghost, Jody, it's me, and Mama T in place to strike. A true general never reveals his plan, bro. Just sit back and enjoy the show and the fireworks that are about to go boom. I'll bet you $100 million against $50 that the fat bitch will be unemployed by the end of the week. She works at a state university, bro. She underestimated the power of a real lightning tiger. Okay, I'll sit back and watch. I'm going to show them who runs these YouTube streets. I've got over 20,000 followers, bro. I own these trolls. Okay. Now, there you go, Ghosty. We got screenshots over here, too. Don't Kipper.
Yep.
We got more where that came from. Many, many more. Do we want screenshots or we want screen records?
I've got to find it again, man. I was going through my Record It app last night, and I found a clip of Ernie talking shit to Griff, Benny, a few other people. I can't remember exactly. I think Cher was in it. And anyway, he was talking about how they're going to be lucky to get to 7,000 followers, 7,000 subs. That he's going to be like running the shit.
Well, he's right about Griff.
It was around the time that he bought all those subs.
Yeah.
It really was like, I think I've got the clip. Yeah. Where he was bitching about us taking his TikTok. Us reporting the fuck out of that.
Listen, man, that TikTok, those numbers were unreal.
Dude, 3 million, 4 million in what, 2-3 days? And he's sitting here doing live streams bragging about it. Like, you see this, blah, 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 Predator Hunter Nation, yo, blah, 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 blah.
Hey, let me tell you something, Skirney. TikTok wouldn't have took it down if those numbers were real.
Yep.
I promise.
Why they do that? That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And they're going to keep those kind of people around.
Because you monetizing TikTok too, right? That would have made them money if there was that many people following them.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Ernie. Wake up, dude. Quit lying to people.
Well, I mean, I've got a screenshot of him talking shit about his TikTok money, and he's standing there with a wad of cash.
Yeah.
And then we went and looked to see what it would take to make the kind of money he had in his hand. And it was bullshit. There was no way he made a fifth of that money. No way.
No.
There's a lot of bullshit out there. People that are backing Ernie, they really need to do their homework. It doesn't take much. Trust me. It wasn't this way 2 years ago. There was horror mask news. A lot of hidden shit. A lot of shit was taken down because of things like topics gone. Ernie and Shelby both were main subjects on those. Mr. Eric Rush even chimed in on some of that. And there's been screen grabs that people like Horror Mask News were able to grab.
Yeah.
And other people that Ernie is just pretty much terrorized for the past decade.
Yeah. Ernie, there's so much evidence of your lies and scams and bullshit everywhere. I think I saw recently in some of my stuff, might have been something you sent me, one of the screenshots of Lisa talking about her doctor friend who gave Ernie $100,000 in a job.
Oh, that was mine in her messages, man. Yeah.
Yeah. And whatever happened to that? I'll tell you what happened. It was one of your lies.
He gave it up.
And Lisa cooked up. And of course, it never panned out. What did you think was going to happen? Did you plan on blaming somebody for you losing that job?
Well, that's the thing, Jimbo. That job, him giving up the job was the key. That was the whole reason behind that story. Because if you look at what he went into right after, what he gave up the job for, he was pushing that Cash App game. And he got busted on that. And that was him going state capital to state capital, trying to get that human trafficking bill passed. So that
Green Eyes is working on another one for Mama T too.
But he has quite a few live streams where, and during that time where he talks about he gave up that dream job to go do this for the people, you the people.
Yeah.
So that's why he did it. That's what the whole fucking story was for.
Yep.
He's trying to put some butter on that bread.
Yep.
And got busted. Like the actual lady that was involved in writing the bill, yeah, she was contacted. We've got the email of that too.
Yeah, I saw the live video grab of Doug talking about it.
Yep.
Had her on his panel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We may share some of that. You know,
that shit blew up in his face hard. Big time.
I meant to dunk on Ernie pretty much all night tonight, and we kind of veered off, but we're going to get back to you, Ernie, tomorrow night, in fact. We're 2 hours deep, and we probably going to end up right here in a minute. Hi, baby. You come in right as I'm getting ready to end the show. I'm coming in there to watch. We're watching Lincoln Lawyer on Netflix. She likes it, and my wife likes it, so do I.
Her husband?
I'm going to make her snuggle with me and watch Netflix.
Did you say Netflix?
Yep, Netflix.
Necking. I got it.
I got a neck now.
Honestly, man, my brother-in-law, his grandmother and grandfather, I got to watch them toward the end of their life, and they were being taken care of by my brother and my brother-in-law and my sister, and they had been married 72 years.
Wow.
And
I hope I live 72 years, bro.
I asked Grandpa Tingley, I was like, what was the secret to, y'all's marriage? And he was like, well, we got married really, really young. And he said, we had a lot of growing we had to do together and individually. And he said the one thing that we learned was to never argue and never go to sleep with anything unresolved.
That's right. Never go to bed mad.
Yep.
Finish it.
But he said, but is they necked every night.
Necked?
Yes.
I ain't heard that term in a long time, bro.
He was in his 90s. So, I mean, it was that time period. But yeah, he said that was the secret to that marriage.
I've not heard that in forever.
Yep. So, yeah. And honestly, Grandma, she died around Thanksgiving, and he died in February 14th. And it was almost like The Notebook, because I mean he went to go see his sweetie on Valentine's Day.
Wow.
72 years, man. That's a long time. That's a lifetime for people. And they were married.
Yeah.
I was just like, man, that's crazy.
It's like they never probably remember anything prior to marriage. Their whole life is them together.
Well, I've tried twice to be married. I'm better not married. The relationships work better that way. Really does. I know other people view it different, but hey, I'm living mine according to how I see it.
Yeah.
Like I said, 2 times is enough, man. There ain't no point in
it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make Thelma neck with me a little bit. We're gonna go in here and
go a little necking.
A little necking. We get a little necking going on before we watch Netflix. Or watch Netflix.
It's good stuff.
What time we going tomorrow night, brother?
I'm off tomorrow, so whenever. We can do a little game.
I don't have much to do tomorrow either. We had an appointment, but changed it. Okay. So,
like I said, man, we can go 8 or 9 o'clock. We can play the game if you want.
All right. Well, we're going early. We'll set it for 8:05 and see. We'll come in and do the war room first, and then let's see where it goes from there.
Word. Sounds good.
That's right, baby. We like peanut butter and jelly.
Lamb and tuna fish. Sorry.
Mystery lady had a long marriage. Very long marriage. The key to a long marriage: talk. If you're mad, talk. If you're lonely, talk. If you're sad, talk. Communication is the key. Very much.
Yep. That's true.
I'm going to go in here and I'm going to talk to Thelma, and she probably going to smack me. But she won't. I hope she won't smack me. I'm sorry, baby. Sorry.
Just Thelma, don't leave marks, okay?
Yeah, she hits me in the back of the head.
Gotta have evidence without the marks.
Oh, Lord.
I put soap in the pillowcase.
Run, Thelma, run. All right, then. Let's see. Let me play some good old stuff before we head out of here.
Are we going to lighten and tiger it up or what?
You want to hit Lit Up Tiger on the way out?
Yeah, we might as well.
We'll do that. Let's see. I got Mama T's Meth Hotel grab, and of course old Magnum singing Mama T URD. That spells turd. Thank you, Magnum. And Magnum, I must say, I apologize to you, sir. Now I know for a fact Ernie did not have you Photoshop his messages. No. Do your research, whack job, ghosty, and you'll find out too. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Until then, tomorrow night, I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand.
Oh, no, it's China. Nope, I muted her ass, TOG. Because she can't get a word in edgewise. She just screams, oh, you live in a motel and you're on meth. You live in a motel and you're on meth. Big fucking deal, bitch. Big deal.
Mama T, a.k.a. by the gangster name Little T, U-R-D, that's a little turd.
Please, because they're going to kill me, man. Look, I haven't committed a crime. 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 I can't sit down. I can't sit down. But I haven't committed a crime. I really haven't committed a crime, though. I haven't committed a crime. I'm not going to get hit before, I promise. Please. I haven't done nothing wrong. I haven't done nothing. Look, you can see it. I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll stop. See, he says walking off. Please don't. I haven't done nothing, guys. Where's it going to take this, please? No, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Don't. Please. I know. Look, man, I haven't done nothing wrong. I'm PP. Look, man, I'm PPS and everything. Please don't. No. I'm going to tase you again. Get on your back.
Turn over.
Get on your back. I'm going to tase you again.
Turn over.
Get on your back. Okay, I'm on my back. I'm on my back, sir. Dude, he's going to be the one shooting me, Andy. Please. Oh, God, baby. Please don't shoot me. Is he going to shoot me?
4, 2, 4, 5 starts with you.
No. Is he going to shoot me? No, please don't hit me with that. Please.
Get on your back. Get on your back. Okay, get on your back, please. Get on your back. My hands are behind my back, Ernie. My arms are behind my back.
Shelby Shell's going to shoot me.
That's why they call him the Lightning Tiger.
Ernie, he can't shoot you, buddy. He's in prison.
Please don't roll me.
Well, this way.
I can't do that. Over, I'm going to tase you again. You never want to go back again. I got stuff on.
I hope you fucking trolls are proud of yourself, you piece of shits.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally